This is episode number 224 of InnerFight Podcast. Welcome to another edition of the InnerFight Podcast. My name is Mark Smith, founder of InnerFight.com. We are back with the Coaches Cast. Phil, Mia, Carmen, Matt Jones is still missing. We're here to answer your questions and provoke some thought about the world of CrossFit. Of course, a massive thank you to our show sponsors, Kareem. Use the code InnerFight. They'll give you 100 dirhams off your first ride with them. And if you're coming to the gym, use the promo code INNER. If you're leaving the gym, use the promo code FIGHT for a 10% discount. But where you are in the world, thanks for tuning in. Let's jump right in. Here we go. Podcast number... Boz, do you know what number it is?
13.
13.
213.
213.
I mean, 213.
No.
214.
No.
29.
Close. No.
215.
Further away. No. Not even close.
212.
No.
11.
How?
Closest.
10.
What did you say?
You need to just change one number.
4.
No.
What?
The
24.
Close. Very close.
What?
224.
Yeah, we were only guessing the last two.
Yeah, we knew it was 200
Podcast number
something.
224. Boz has got the director's seat.
Yes.
Doesn't seem long since it was 200.
But Phil has the broken
Phil has
one.
the broken mic.
Doesn't know how to handle it.
Should have given it to him. Folks, those online, good morning, good afternoon. It's a little bit late. It's 1 o'clock. I think 1 o'clock's a better time because everyone's having lunch break.
True.
Or the
yeah.
fact that I didn't come back from the mountains until like 11:30.
Yeah. How many times did you drive it up?
I told Mia, not enough.
Uh-oh.
We went 2
Uh-oh.
last night, and I was supposed to do 2 this morning.
Who'd you go with?
I went with Jason, and he absolutely flogged me.
Yeah.
Don't go to the mountains and try and ride a bike with someone that's about 25 kilos lighter than you.
Like a little mountain goat.
He was unbelievable. And Flanners, actually, I'm normally quite praising of his skills, but he gave us 2 sessions to do, one on the first climb, one on the second climb, which should never in a month of Sundays be done back to back. The first one, after the first one, we were both absolutely... And then he gave us another one to do that was super hard. And I told him that he was an idiot this morning. And then I slept, and I woke up at 4:45 and went again to the mountain, and after about 3 Ks, I realised that I would only be going up it once today. So I only went up once.
But
More-
you did it 3 times.
Is that because of weakness or because of a smart decision?
That's a good question, mate. So what happened yesterday, we went up the first time, and it's all based on the power, so we went up the first time on really good power, and then basically halfway through the second climb, both of our power just dropped right down.
Yeah.
So, and it's actually it's quite funky. I don't know if it really happens the same in CrossFit. We can test this. But when your power goes, your heart rate goes as well. So you're trying to push, but your heart rate never goes up. Yeah. So my heart rate was only at when I push hard, it's at 160, whatever. And in the afternoon, yesterday afternoon, the second climb, it wouldn't go above 135, 140, because literally your legs just are exploding. Yeah. And similar thing happened this morning. So there is not much benefit in going up at yesterday we went up around 250 watts, 270 watts. And there's no benefit in going up. The second time I went up yesterday, we went up at 200 watts. So I'd have gone up the 4th time this morning. It would have just...
So what's the point?
There would have just been
It's
no
a pretty
point.
serious topic, though.
Massively.
Knowing... I think you probably learn it more the more you do. We always, no weakness is obviously the line and everything, but, when are you actually,
just bust.
Yeah. When do you know when you need to just stop doing something? When we had this training camp over the last 10 days, there's been certain days where some people have just looked, including myself, you're just not ready to do a really hard workout. Yeah. So what is the point in doing it?
What's the point in doing it? Yeah, and that was it. It sort of does play on your mind. I guess it's exactly the same where you've planned to do a workout and then you don't do it. I planned to go up twice, but then I was literally just it just doesn't give any benefit. It just make my ass even more raw, and it's very raw. I won't show anyone that. Boz, talk to us about the training camp. Are you really depressed now it's over?
No, I'm not depressed. I'm actually really not happy that it's over, but I'm happy that we did it. And I just know where I am a bit more, and I feel more confident.
Where are you a bit more?
Between...
I'll cause 3.
No, we did a lot of workouts together, and I
always
was
sat right in front of me.
What?
Doesn't get in the... Phil's not happy he's not getting in there.
Nobody wants to see you, Phil.
All now that we can see the live stream
Just
can only
once,
see
yeah.
Boz's massive traps. That's okay.
You
Yeah.
better go over there.
There we
Wow.
go.
Just the lats.
Just
a
the
very big
lats.
lats.
Just the back boobs.
No, what I was saying, that we done a lot of workouts with
Yeah.
good games athletes,
Yeah.
and it was not like they crushed me or anything.
Yeah.
So I could keep up with them.
So super
I'm very
confident?
happy. Yeah, I feel fit.
You beat Sam in basically all of the weightlifting,
Yeah, but
which no, but still,
Yeah.
no, but whatever.
Yeah.
You still beat her,
true.
and some. I saw you guys doing the.
I also beat her in running, I think. No? was it not me that was first? Oh no.
second lap. That you guys did the chipper workout from 2013 regionals the other day.
Yes.
How was that?
That
What was
was-
it first? Because it's quite a
So-
good workout.
Yeah, it's a really good workout. It's 100 double unders, 50 handstand push-ups,
Yeah.
no deficit or anything, kipping,
Yeah.
toes to bar 40.
Did you do the handstand push-ups unbroken?
No, that was...
Did Sam?
No, maybe.
Yeah, she did.
I think
She
she
did? Yeah.
Right.
Because she said that was a PB,
Oh, okay.
unbroken.
Right.
Yeah.
She didn't want
We
Um,
still have a bet of the minute challenge. How many were you going to do in a minute? The first week you got here when we went to that
60.
competition. Was that what it was? No. Might
I
have
think
been.
I said one a second.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Next.
Whatever.
As John's 30
So still
shoulder,
can't
30
do it.
shoulder to
30 shoulder
overhead.
overhead, 30
With-
shoulder to overhead, and then with an axle
With
bar.
an axle bar though, right?
I think it was 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And then front rack lunges, 90
foot.
feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
How far behind? She won.
She won, but
You were second?
with like
20
40 seconds.
20 seconds?
Or 20 seconds?
I don't think you were far behind.
Wow.
Yeah. So
How
very
long does
close.
that workout take?
She did it in like 7 something, and I did it in 8:34.
What was the time cap for it?
15 minutes. I didn't
Was
finish
it?
it when I did it at regionals
No, me
that
neither,
year.
that, yeah.
Couldn't finish it?
I'm not sure if I
It's
did.
one
It
of
was
the-
15 minutes, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it's one of those
Do
that
you want to
like,
know who did it? I'll tell you after.
it's
Who
one of
won it
those that
in
like
Asia?
back then like 50 handstand push-ups
Yeah.
and 40 toes to bar.
Is a
Like
lot.
then in 2013, like
Yeah.
people
Those
hadn't
big
really
volume.
they hadn't started really developing like those sort of gymnastic
much.
skills
Yeah.
that much. Whereas like you said, just said like Sam did the first 50 handstand push-ups unbroken.
Unbroken,
And
yeah.
she probably went 20, 10 on the toes to bar. So
Wow.
you know, really just like
Super fast.
just done fast. Whereas that would have
Do you
taken.
guys think we'll see, like, you say, okay, gymnastics got a lot better, so the times have come down, but do you think a workout like that is good workout for a retest, maybe at regionals? Like, it's a good workout. It's not
Yeah, I think they would retest it, and I think the scores would just be smashed.
so fast.
It'd be one of those that like some workouts would. There's only going to be slight improvements, but
Yeah.
that one, I think the top scores would just be absolutely smashed because of like that gymnastic.
Did
I
you say
almost,
you've done
like-
it before, Boz?
Yeah, at regionals, and I didn't finish it, and now
And
I
you
was
didn't
like
finish it
almost
right.
Half.
Half the time.
half the time, yeah.
Huh.
And it was so the weight
this
was
water in Dubai is so strong.
So
It makes
good.
you so good.
yeah, because the weight was now not heavy anymore.
Right, for the shoulder to overhead.
Yeah, and then I know exactly how to do the handstand push-ups and the
Yeah,
toes to bar. I did
super
5s
fast.
all the way through,
I was so
And
demoralising
eights-
that year that I
and
did
8s all the
that.
way through on the toes to bar. So
Why?
I was on 16 handstand push-ups. Steve was in the lane next to me. I
Yeah.
was on
Oh,
16.
you must have been happy with
I was
that.
on 16 handstand push-ups,
Were you holding hands?
and he'd done 50. I was just like,
oh, really?
oh.
Yeah, that's not so good.
So-
my game plan was go unbroken on handstand push-ups that first year because I could do 50 unbroken,
Right.
but never done it in a workout. So
I think it was like
like,
the second time I'd ever done
Did
handstand
you
push-ups
try
in
to
a
do it
workout.
unbroken?
yes,
How many did you do?
10.
like 28, and then I was done, and I failed some reps. Took me
That's
forever.
why you time
The
cap.
last 15 took forever.
Yeah.
Master tactician, boss.
Yeah.
hit the 15-minute time cap on 49 handstand push-ups. But the one thing that we left out of that story from when you did a workout the other day, you beat Nicole by
Maybe a minute.
maybe a minute, who was
Yeah.
15th at the games. So based on what you were saying, some super positives came out of the training. Do you feel
And
tired?
Yesterday.
No,
You don't feel tired
not at
now?
all. I feel
Even
very
though
relaxed.
you were stepped outside and did like loads of additional workouts. Extra ones that wasn't in your plan
No,
with those guys.
I just did whatever they were doing. We're like, oh, we're done. So what are you doing? And then
Yeah,
Briggs
but
says,
and yesterday again, you beat Sam and almost Nicole.
yeah.
Did you just drop one last rep?
I was ahead the whole workout,
On
and then
what?
I just missed. It was 15 calories row,
Yeah.
12 shoulder to overhead,
Right.
and I just missed because I was rushing it. And I was like,
Excited.
oh my god, I'm gonna get this.
Just that 15 calories row, 12 shoulders
Yeah,
overhead.
3 rounds.
3 rounds.
Yeah, and then in the last round I missed like the 7th rep, so I had to clean it again, and then she got
At
me
what weight?
55 kilo.
Wow,
Yeah.
very good. Mia,
Yes.
you out-snatched everyone,
Yeah.
including me.
Still have my job.
You're lucky.
To be fair though, it's pretty massive. Like 205
Yeah,
is a
It's
huge
huge.
number
for
for
a guy.
a girl. Like
For a guy.
I was looking because I wrote the article on like, sort of progression.
Yeah.
And I was looking at some of the statistics from the 2009
Right.
CrossFit Games. They had a max snatch event,
Yeah.
and the best number for the guys was 240,
Wow.
which is 108.
Right.
And Tommy Hackenbrook, who
Yeah.
is
Also
5 or
108 kilo.
5 or 6 times games
It's
athlete,
quite big.
snatched the same as you.
Wow.
So
strong.
Like obviously that's
That's so
2009.
Yeah.
But he then has gone on to be one of the most well-known,
Yeah.
male competitors, and he's finished second at the games in 2008.
Yeah.
Like he's very good at CrossFit.
Team won the games
And now-
in 2000.
Yeah, twice, 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row.
And
Yeah.
now there's
Girls
regional level girls
Yeah.
snatching the
Snatching
same weight.
as well. He
It's
snatched.
incredible.
Incredible. Biggest learning from the week? Tough question.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know any specific, but just a lot. It was a lot of fun to train with more girls.
Yeah.
And to, like, as Carmen said, compete a bit against them and
Yeah.
see. And, like, for Sam, she's very helpful and she helps with everything she can. Like, if she sees
Yeah,
something
she's
that you
super
do,
knowledgeable, huh?
she's like, oh, maybe try this and do
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
that was very cool.
Yeah.
She's had a lot of help from coaches,
Yeah.
and she's done a really good job of recruiting different coaches when
Yeah.
she feels like she has a weakness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously has learned a lot from them.
When I did a competition with her a few years ago, like she was exactly the same.
Yeah.
She'd won the CrossFit Games that year. It was 2013, but she had a really nice way to just say, "Why don't you maybe try and do it like this?"
Yeah.
And super helpful because of, I guess, what you said, Phil. She's worked with a lot of coaches, so
Yeah.
always useful to have. Do you think she'll win the CrossFit Games this year?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. And not Boz.
Let's
Maybe-
first try to qualify, maybe.
We'll come to that later. Phil, are you okay that Steve's gone?
I'm really upset. So many times I've had to say bye to Steve in my life now.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you take him to the airport this morning?
Nah.
Too busy
I
coaching.
was coaching my first of 11 hours.
first hour in 2 weeks. It's okay.
Yeah.
Mate, for you, positives from the camp?
It was really good to train against two guys. Like obviously I've had these two to train with the last however many months, but
Yeah.
it was just good to have two regional / games level guys
Yeah.
to train against, just because to see where I'm
Yeah.
at really
Yeah.
with everything. So
And,
Yeah.
like, your confidence is shot that Farmer Jack beat you on most workouts, or are you
No.
okay with it?
I was happy with myself like
Yeah.
the whole time. Like I feel like the things that I was bad at last year, I've closed the gap
Yeah.
between me and Steve on certain things,
That's
and I
good.
think he feels the same thing as well. Like
Yeah.
that I was a lot better at last year, and he's got better at those weaknesses. So
Right.
that's all you really can do. Like I'm never gonna overtake Steve and be better than him at handstand push-ups,
Right.
but I can close the gap,
Yeah.
so that when that comes up at regionals, like
So
one of my
based-
worst events can be middle of the pack rather than bottom.
And based on regional workouts, if it goes your way, you could not quite easily beat him, but you could beat him.
Yeah, I mean, I beat him on two of the open workouts, and my goal is to beat him at regionals this year. So we might be best friends, but I want to beat him. Man, I'm sick of him beating me. So yeah,
I'm not sure. Jack?
mate, he's good.
We spoke about Jack briefly in
Yeah.
the podcast that
He,
we will do, but we might as well touch on him quickly.
Yeah, he's good. Like I met him like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
He joined the first gym that I was at, and then when I moved to JST, I was like, "You should come along. We've got a competitors class
Yeah.
on a Saturday." So I brought him to JST, and then he really liked it there, really liked the atmosphere there, and then became a member there. And
Yeah.
then when I left, they pretty much gave him my job,
Right.
and he's just developed massively. Like I think he was like 1,000th in the Open last year,
It's incredible.
and it's
Wow.
31st.
He's
and
still
managed-
quite young as well.
yeah,
so
he's a
learns
year younger
things
than
fast.
year younger than me, and he's athletic enough to learn things really fast.
Yeah.
And yeah, surprised me a lot this week. He's really good, and I think he definitely has games qualifying potential. Maybe not this year.
Yeah, maybe needs a little bit of time.
You know, another year just working on a few things.
Like his suntan.
Yeah, his time.
Like, he's going to get to LA. He's going to be in a tennis stadium. Yeah. It's going to be hot. He's just not going to be able to lift because it's too hot, and he's going to be burnt within 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, he can do all the cardio stuff and can power snatch 130 kilos. So he's got a pretty good base to do well at CrossFit.
Obviously, one of the biggest components of the camp was a little bit of administration work from Cameron Nicol, rowingwad.co. You can find him. He just sent like the longest email I've ever seen today. Just kept on scrolling. But talk to us a little bit about the importance of having someone like him around for a little bit of structure. I know it's a little bit difficult because he left on sort of Saturday night, but the first few days seemed a lot more intense simply because of the structure he brought. Yeah,
he's just as well as just the rowing. Like, obviously, we learned a lot just rowing wise, but like you said, the structure and just having someone to take the pressure. He almost took the pressure off me and Steve. We didn't really have to decide what time we were going to train and who was running the session and stuff. We gave him a brief outline at the start, and he just took over and almost acted as like a head coach's role.
Yeah.
But he fully admits that he doesn't know he's doing that to learn about CrossFit, which I think is really cool. Like, he's not one of those guys that just comes in and pretends like he already knows everything.
Yeah.
Like, he openly says, like, I'm spending time with the athletes to learn to be as good a coach as possible.
Yeah.
Like, I think
he jumped in on loads of stuff, didn't he?
He's just a really cool guy to have around.
Yeah.
And, just a good sort of authority figure type, knowledgeable enough and smart enough that everyone respects him, and a good enough athlete that everyone respects him as well, which I think is quite important.
How important is that, Boz? Like, he was running it like Phil said, but finishing up on that point that he said, like, do you, when he speaks, because obviously he's been to the Olympics and he obviously knows his stuff, like, is there an extra bit of respect in listening?
Yeah, what I just love about Cameron is that he has this really positive energy.
Yeah.
And, like, when he talks, like, you just want to listen. You just want to listen what he has to say.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's so intelligent also.
He's so intelligent. So handsome, so intelligent. His mum must be so proud.
Yeah, must be. And,
hair.
Perfect. But also, like,
he would about his hair.
Like, every time we done a camp or when I've worked with him, he would coach his class or the camp, and then he has like a half an hour or an hour break.
Yeah.
He's doing what he just coached or what we did, and then he'll do another class, and then when we were training, he would join in.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't
the
mind
energy
doing the
he
work.
puts in, it's incredible.
It's very cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
On to the hair. Mia, I was going to ask Jonesy this, but he's not here, so the question of the day was obviously Dax or Brill Cream.
Yeah.
What did you choose? You didn't know what either of them were.
Yes, I did.
I didn't know what either was.
Carmen.
So
I was like, what is what?
Sorry.
I don't know the difference.
Sorry. What
But
did you go for Brill Cream?
No.
You went for Dax.
Yeah.
Oh man. The second part of that question was a discussion that Jonesy and I had on the first day. Is if the gradient of his fade is a little bit too like in the wrong direction.
No,
so
I think it's good
You
for
think
him.
it's good for
Yeah,
him?
I don't think you or Jonesy should try it, but
what about this guy?
maybe Phil should try it. Yeah.
But it's okay for him.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Especially after doing some handstand push-ups.
It really gets interesting. For you,
I think someone like him, he's got a good, like, if he develops over the next sort of few years, he could really be like a really good CrossFit coach.
Yeah.
And he's willing, he wants to learn
Yes.
about things that he doesn't know enough about, but
Yeah.
like, you have to be fit to be good at CrossFit, and he really knows how to get people fit.
Yeah.
Like, people spend a lot of time on weightlifting and a lot of time on gymnastics, but do they spend enough time just being really fit, which can actually just get you through? Sometimes if you're not, like you talk about Sam Briggs, she's not that strong, and her technique on weightlifting isn't that great in comparison to you girls, but if you give her a moderate weight barbell, not
She's
heavy,
really good
but
at
moderate or light, she would beat you.
Yeah.
Because she's just so fit.
Yeah.
And he knows how to get you there.
Yeah.
So I think he could be a really important coach. I can't wait to work with him again already.
Yeah, he's very good.
So.
We got a podcast with him coming out. I think it comes out on Monday. Interviewed him. So Mia, he posted a picture of you, a video of you rowing. Sorry
on
about
Iceland.
the gloves and all of that, but he obviously said that he'd seen a lot. No, they're not. You used to wear them as well.
My hands have got better on the. It changed the way that I held the handle.
Yeah.
I used to get really bad blisters when I did such long rowing sessions. So the gloves are fine, mate. Don't worry about that.
No,
but I didn't used to row before Iceland, so my hands were just fucked. When we row like 3 hours every day. Never rowed before.
Oh, really? So that's why it's not really about the gloves. It's about the difference, like you've seen in like that video that he posted. Did you sort of look at it and go, "Oh, I was doing the wrong things, and because of what he's taught me, I'm doing the right things"? Or what sort of, when you saw the video that he posted on his Instagram the other day, any thoughts?
Well, I got very happy. It was very nice text to put on. But about the rowing, after the first time in Iceland, like as I said, I literally never rowed so much before.
Right.
Like maximum maybe once a week, if not even that.
Right.
And then after that, I started a new program who had his rowing in it.
Yes.
So I sent in a lot of questions and videos and like to try to improve my rowing.
Like really geeky with him from what it read on that text. You're like teacher's pet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's true, because I was so bad at rowing and I want to improve. So
that's awesome, yeah. And all his tips and stuff obviously have transformed the way that you row.
Yeah, and as he put, like, he's very nice. Whenever you send, he always answers.
Does he?
Very helpful. And so like, oh, this is very good, but maybe try to change this, then you need to think of that.
Yeah.
So
he was super impressed with you too.
Yeah. Yeah, he was very happy.
Now that me and Marcus have made you like fit people.
Yeah. Instead of just slobs.
Squatters.
Took 2 elephants.
I never done that
the
much
most cardio
conditioning.
you've done was a 5-rep max.
Hey, but we do so much conditioning that even Briggs said, oh my God, after 3 days he said, I can't remember the day that I did so much conditioning, and I'm like, what?
Really?
We have to do this every day. Phil and Marcus make us do that every day, and we're still not fit.
Talking about the change in technique and the work that he did, obviously the last Friday we did 500 meter row.
Yeah.
What was the difference in your 500 meter row from your previous PR to what you got?
I don't actually know if I maxed out in the 500 meter like that, but before he was asking me like, oh, have you maxed out in the 500? I was like, no, I don't think so.
Right.
And he put 140 on me, and I was like, I don't know if I can go under 140. That's really fast.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. And then when Holly went, she went 138, right?
Yeah,
I was like,
138.
shit.
you didn't want to go.
It was worse watching that first group go. We watched the first group of guys, and he said to me like, okay, let's try and get you under 123. Yeah. I was like, yeah, sweet, 123, I'm going to nail it. And then the first group of guys went, and the slowest was 122 and a half. It was Ben. I was like, oh my God, I got to beat Ben. And it's like everyone's just smashed the time that he wanted me to get.
Yeah, it's a bit. So what did you end up with?
134.
Wow, that's quick.
I was very happy
For a girl, that's super quick. What was Sam's time?
132.9.
Yeah.
132.9. So the previous one was 133.1
or 2.
So you're actually with that time 1 second off you're not in that age group. I wonder what your age group is, because Sam's in the 30 to 39.
And she's the lightweight as well.
Yeah, you're heavy.
I'm heavy.
The heavyweight, the record was
heavy and young.
125.
Was 125.
Yeah.
For a girl,
because Tammy had 129, and that was 4 seconds or 5 seconds of the world record.
Wow.
Like in the heavyweights.
Records are
but that could be a girl
Yeah.
That's like
A man.
a meter 80 and maybe 90 kilos. That could be.
What did you
That's
get
incredible,
on your row, boss?
133.3.
133.3,
Yep.
which is a lot faster than before.
And she didn't even do the last pull. You just stopped with 10 minutes. It was the most
done.
It was
Like,
the most frustrating thing ever. You were going to beat Sam.
I was, the last 70 meters I lost it. Like what Cameron told us, you
didn't do it.
You can. no, I did the beginning right, and then I was just a little bit too hard in the middle.
Yeah.
I went a bit slower in the middle, but just not enough, he said.
Yeah.
And because I was so excited to be next to Briggs, and I really wanted it.
It was so exciting watching you and Sam, though.
Yeah, it was good.
And I was just completely empty. My head was like full, but my muscles were just done. Like what you said, what you had on the mountain, I guess.
Yeah,
like
you
it just
nothing left.
didn't. Like I couldn't push
work.
harder. It just didn't work anymore.
if folks want to see that video is still on our Facebook page, the whole session. I think as well you can pick up on some of the technique hacks that he gave us of how you should set up the machine, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So go and check out that on the InnerFight Facebook page. Phil, you ended up with 119.1?
One, yeah.
Very
191.
good. And that's a 4-second PR?
4, yeah.
So apparently his stuff works, and he's just relaunched all of that as well. So go over to rowingwad.co. I read through the email briefly. You can get an app, and there's all different levels, and there's virtual coaching, and there's loads of very cool stuff that's just been released today. So if you want to know more what Cameron's doing, go and check it out. And some really good feedback from the 2 classes that he put on for the members as well. They were all super happy. Enough of that. Let's go into some quick questions. Boz, favourite movie of all time is?
Forrest Gump.
Phil?
Lord of the Rings.
Mia?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm so bad at favorite stuff. I like.
Say something.
I'll show you all of these. Oh my god, she's dying.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, I know the one. What was the one with the horses?
With the horse.
Black Beauty. Black Beauty is her favorite movie ever.
No, that was not the one we were talking about.
No, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just say something.
Doesn't matter. Dream holiday destination. Someone wants to know. Sweden.
No.
It's too cold.
No, I really like Brazilian.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is it? Just came back from there. Zablade.
Zabla?
Oh, Zabla.
Yeah, dropped
with new shorts.
He's from there. He's
no,
local.
they're old, those new shorts.
No, I asked
He
him.
grew
He
up
said
there.
it
He grew
was
up there,
new,
yeah.
that he bought them from there.
Then they're a different pair of new ones. He bought one pair in Fiji. Maybe he doesn't remember, and they were really bright. When he was there, he dropped I don't know how many $1 million boat on the pier, and it broke in pieces. He was telling me the other day.
Really?
They'd been out in the boat the whole day, and they were trying to bring it out with the crane and put it on the trailer, or put it on the thing, and it just But the funniest thing, I was like, he was telling me like it didn't matter at all. And I was like, mate, whose boat was it? And he's like, it's my friend. He was so happy with it. I was like, oh, why? He goes, yes. Apparently, as soon as it just broke into pieces, he said he was super happy because it was insured, and he wanted rid of that stupid boat anyway because it was costing him too much money. But Brazil it is. Boz, where would you go on holiday? Favorite
Bali.
destination? Bali?
Yep.
Too many Australians there. There is a lot. It's very nice though.
Oh, so there's a lot of talk there.
There's so much talking, but there's some nice places as well.
Yeah, I really
where we
wanna
got
go.
married was in Bali, and it was nice.
Yeah.
On the beach. Phil, Wigan.
Yeah.
It's where you've been on holiday
Wigan.
for the last 3 times.
Yeah, I guess then, yeah, sweet, Wigan.
Wigan will do. There we go.
What's your favorite place?
Holiday?
Yeah. Where would you want to
At
go?
the moment, South Africa. I love it there because it's just
Good food.
nice wine. The weather's always nice. The people are nice. The way they decorate stuff is really cool. In the nice places, there's some not so nice
And
places.
there are giraffes, right?
In certain parts, there are. Yeah, I've been once and I've seen giraffes.
Mhm,
You have to go in the game reserve. Game reserve is actually a really, really good holiday. If you go and if you get to see all the animals, they charge a lot, but it's a good holiday. You have one last workout you can do before you finish CrossFit. It's the last workout ever. CrossFit's going to end. What would your last workout be?
It's max snatch.
Max snatch.
For everyone.
Probably, yeah. Like
Yeah,
a
for me
snatch
as well.
workout. Just
Yeah.
like something we did like in weightlifting. I just love doing like a 40-minute
Like,
barbell
we would do one
workout.
of those 10-to-1 with power
Yeah.
snatches, hang squat snatches,
Overhead
overhead squats. Take 40 minutes, so you're so fucked off.
Yeah.
Phil?
I don't even know.
Tough. Murph, just so it goes on forever.
Nah, not that.
No?
Fran.
Just Fran.
Sub 2.
Sub 2.
Yeah.
See you later.
Easy.
Would you do such a short workout if it was the last workout you would ever do?
I prefer to do really short, just super high intensity, yeah.
Just a nice finale. That'd
Actually,
be
my favourite
interesting.
workout ever was 16.2, so I might do that again.
16.2.
Squat cleans,
Squat
yeah.
cleans.
Yeah.
Best workout ever.
What place did you get in the world?
13.
Unlucky for some. Lucky.
I was really
Okay.
good.
You got posted for being in the top 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or no, for people that finished the workout. Was there 20?
Something like that. So, 19 guys, yeah.
Suddenly you love Castro.
Yeah, I loved.
He should repost something of you, Phil.
I know, they've not reposted any of my stuff.
CrossFit don't
it's
like
so
to
annoying.
post anything we do.
Like,
they did about
me.
And they almost did about me, huh?
Not on
Twitter.
Instagram, though.
Not on Instagram, not yet.
CrossFit Games liked something of yours for some reason. I found that the other day.
The handstand hold.
Yeah, the handstand hold.
I saw that.
They've liked my stuff
They
before.
like it.
Yeah.
They like it, but they don't
probably
like it.
my
I'm
voice.
going to borrow
on
some
it.
of...
Because my voice
So calming.
is talking you
You
through
only,
it.
Because
you
my
only seem to get
handset is
reposts
so
of
good.
CrossFit if you're wearing booty shorts and a sports bra. So
Sweet.
Oh,
gonna
that's
have to
why
borrow
I had
some
my booty shorts
I'm going to
on.
have to borrow some stuff off you. And
We'll wait for Jonesy to get back and all three of us do a workout in it and just see how it
Get
goes.
some Speedos.
Yeah, exactly. A food you can't get in Dubai from your home country that you really miss?
bacon.
Bacon?
Well, you can get it, actually.
it.
You can.
Yeah.
It's not the same. Actually, milk
Milk.
from Tesco.
Tesco's milk.
Yeah.
Pasteurised, sugar added, just
the real
deal.
stuff.
Boz, your mum brought you like 3 kilos of food when she came over.
Yeah.
I brought you some food today from your home country that you sort of can't
everything.
get here.
You can get it all here.
Yeah.
It's just much more expensive to buy it
And
here.
the quality not so good.
No. So
Mia, what are you missing? Pancakes?
No, you can do pancakes here.
meatballs.
Yeah, you don't do them very often, but still. Meatballs?
IKEA's meatballs.
We can go
No.
to IKEA.
I don't miss them. I have them too much. No, I miss my favorite chocolate.
Fraser's just happy that I said Tesco. Available in UAE, he just said.
What? Does Sweden have its own chocolate?
It's just, I don't know. The name is Geisha. I don't know if it exists anywhere else, but not
Maybe
here.
Fraser can tell us because he's in that business. How do you spell it? G
G-E-E.
G-E-E.
I don't
Like,
even know how
first the E and then
And
the...
then an I.
Yeah,
I.
I.
I know what you meant.
You know what I meant?
G-E-I. S-H-A.
Yes.
Fraser, we want to know, can you get that in Tesco's?
I have no idea what you're on about.
Are these guys asking any questions?
No.
They should start. They're just listening. Pathetic crowd interaction.
He says no idea what she's talking about.
Well, I actually have
so it doesn't
chocolate
matter.
left in the house. I will bring some. So you can
Tesco's
taste it.
chocolate available.
No,
Tesco's.
it's not.
I wonder if Tesco's
I ate
chocolate
it.
is any
Did you
good.
eat it?
Tesco's should be a show sponsor. We should give a shout out to show sponsor. Oh, you don't use them anymore because you've got a car. Kareem.
Yeah.
10%
You're
off
just
coming
sending
to the
me
gym.
something now.
Yeah,
Great.
they sent me something.
Enter
as well.
code quarterback to get 25% off. They
Big
never
shout
sent
out.
me any discounts when I was using it for 5 months. Can I just get the money back that you now want to give me?
All the 10%'s back.
Yeah.
No, big shout out to Kareem. If you come into the gym, use the promo code INNER, and if you're leaving the gym, use the promo code FIGHT, and you get 10% off. There we go. Some other questions that have come through is recently I did some interval training on an assault bike. 15
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well done.
15 seconds short, 15 seconds, 45 off. So 15 on, 45 off. I managed over 100 watts each time, clocking around 19 calories in the first round and down to 13 calories. By round 5, I was throwing up, head was pumping. I went max effort in due CrossFit style. How do I best get used to giving this max effort within a workout and maintaining a high power output? Is putting myself through short intervals like this the best way to get used to this? From a guy called Philip Anderson. So he's done some short stuff, but maybe can't really replicate that intensity during a workout.
Yeah,
Which
but
I
it's not
think
many
is-
workouts like it. You have to think about the sort of energy system that you're
Yeah.
training. Like, not that many workouts really require that energy system of 15 seconds,
Yeah.
huge effort, and then 45 seconds at a lower heart rate, like repeatedly. But you should definitely train it because
Yeah.
certain ones do, like something like Randy, the first event at the
or,
regionals last
or
year.
like Fran, if you've got decent
Yeah.
pull-ups, it's
Yeah.
just similar.
So something like that that's 2 minutes of the same repetitive motion,
Yeah.
and you just need to go from a low heart rate to an extremely high heart rate and maintain.
Yeah.
Then you need to train that, but like if he's sort of referring to how do I get into that sort of pain cave place on a bit of a longer workout, then you need to think about maybe extending those intervals and working more similar energy systems to more relative to more workouts. So maybe sort of 1 to 2 minutes on, and then the same sort of rest periods, and trying to replicate the same effort there.
Mate, generally, like people, there's a lot of information on the internet, and people seem to think that they understand how to put programs together, but actually, they're not through questions like that. But through questions like that, they're proving that they really don't know about the different energy systems and how to properly train the body.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
good answer.
Maybe, yeah, but like. You just have to take into account, there's so much to train.
Yeah.
And you have to use tools like the air bike, because it hasn't actually been, why are you training on an air bike?
Yeah.
Like, it hasn't ever been used, it's been used once so far in the CrossFit Games, and it was for, 12 calories or something, or 20 calories, and that was the final of the CrossFit Games.
Yeah.
So, you think on the surface of it, I don't really need to train assault bike, but then when you look a bit deeper into it, it's a great tool that you can use to get you fit for other things. So you need to think about, what is my biggest weakness? Like these two girls, when they came, I'm sure if I gave them a minute assault bike, they'd be quite happy with it because it's 1 minute, it's over, and they both got very high power output.
Yeah.
And then you look at what workouts they're good at, heavy lifting, and high power output. So we use the assault bike as, they need to work their weakness, which is longer workouts. Yeah. So that's all their programming was longer stuff on there. So it's a really good tool to use, but you've got to make sure that you identify why you're using it and what you want to get better at, and then program accordingly.
Boz,
yes,
you'll have some thoughts on this one. Hi guys, came to InnerFight for the first time this morning to Ben's class. I guess I don't know when morning that was. Still, I was a pro footballer and now getting into CrossFit strength training. I've always been around 83 kilos, but want to get up to around 90 to basically get really strong and jacked. Sweet. I have been paleo for 3 years, but now trying to increase food. I'm finding it hard to get the calories in. How many meals are you guys getting through, and how many roughly calories do you hit a day? The reason why I ask you is because your diet through Nourishing has really gone to... It's very paleo.
Yeah, it's so paleo.
Totally
it's
paleo.
Totally paleo.
It's totally paleo. Which
100%.
Is
so paleo 100%. Right now.
It's so paleo.
I know you're not super excited about that. We'll speak about that another time. But for you, obviously, you're still in good shape. You're getting through plenty of food. You're performing well. So talk to us a little bit about maybe what Stephen Gregory can do.
I think, if you're going to go 100% paleo, it's very hard almost to get a lot of calories in, and you don't have to think about that much about the calories, more about the nutritional value
of
because
the food,
of the food. That's very important. You're going to eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of meat and fish and stuff.
So we can almost just increase the amount of food, not get too hung up on the calories. But you guys did this actually with Nourishing, didn't you? You just added a meal.
Yeah, we started out with 3 meals, and we were not having enough food for what we were training.
Yes.
And then we got an extra meal, and then it's
fine.
Much better. It's fine. 4 meals is enough.
So basically, you're on 3 meals a day or 4 meals?
4 meals a day.
4 meals a day. You added 1, so 5. So you've increased the amount of food by 25%, and you're sweet.
Yeah.
Easy. So
but
that could be a start point, right?
I just like a bit more carbohydrates.
Yeah.
I changed it a bit because I felt I wasn't feeling that energized anymore.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't eat it anymore, so I started to eat a bit more bad food, and I feel much better now.
Sweet. There we go. That's the answer to that.
Not bad food like in very bad, like candy, but just...
non-paleo.
Just
Yeah.
Potatoes and sushi and cookies. Oatmeal cookies.
I don't know if this is a question... when I do short, fast workouts like fan, etc., I feel out of breath but never feel sick, struggling to walk, etc. I don't know if that's just a statement. Yeah, I don't know if that's a statement. This is actually... It's Phil.
That's usually a point of...
Hey, you really, Boz, you have to help him drive that mic.
Yeah.
Is it working?
Yes.
Maybe not being fit enough to get the intensity out of it.
Yeah.
Like they're tired and they're out of breath. Maybe it took them 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But they're not fit enough to get the intensity out of the workout that it needs. So maybe you need to do Fran, not RX. Maybe you need to do it with 30 kilos.
Right.
And go way faster.
Yeah.
Do it in under 3 minutes. And then you're getting the right
Same
sort of
intensity.
stimulus as someone, who's doing an RX in under 3 minutes. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's usually what happens there.
There was actually one guy from base who came to me after class and said, I don't feel tired. Like, what's the conditioning today? I was like, well, if you did the workout, you already did it. It was like, but I don't feel tired. Like,
Yeah.
Well, then you didn't push hard enough. Because it's a really hard workout if you can push. But
yeah. That's what I said when we started putting the base class together. Even if we did it properly, we'd be super tired.
Yeah.
This is a good question. All three of you can answer this. You're all at the highest level of CrossFit. And it says having made it to the games, but as with most sporting careers,
I know. I'm not feeling enough to go to.
Most sporting careers, they're short-lived due to age and all the fitter kids coming through. Unfortunately, CrossFit does not pay the salaries of a Premier League footballer, enabling you to retire at 35. So what's next? What would you do? Fast forward. Okay, you're all not close to 35, but fast forward 5 years, kids are too strong. You're in the zone now, and you can all almost qualify for the games. But in 5 years, you won't be able to. What will you do instead?
I'll move to Bali, start a little
Bali.
business there, train some people, and then start surfing and do something there.
So entrepreneurial lifestyle.
Yeah.
Very good.
But a very relaxed one.
A relaxed one.
Close to the beach.
So if you make money or if you don't, it's okay.
Just enough money.
Just enough.
To live from, and I'll be happy.
To buy you.
To buy me a house on the beach in Bali.
Just enough.
Mia, 5 years on.
Yeah, not 5 years, but when I'm
saggy.
35, I will not be saggy.
Okay.
I will still train, but then I will have a family and kids and stuff.
And you'll just take care of them.
Yeah.
And
housewife.
Just be home with my kids.
And that house that she's got, someone will buy
you
for you.
You can come over.
I come over with my kids.
No, leave the kids with your husband. And just
Phil,
we'll go surfing.
I'll help you take over the world. Multiple inner fights.
Sweet.
Do that, just dominate.
Just easy.
I can open InnerFight in Bali.
No,
We're trying to look at like good brand representation. And we already talked about it, and you're not the right person for it. So
I was hoping that you wouldn't say that.
In the fridge,
Miriam,
you want the water.
You can
the
open
beer
one
in the fridge.
Exactly. I didn't want to go down that route, but that's a good question.
I want to. Yeah, I'll still be in the fitness industry.
Fitness.
Masters. Nah, I honestly can't see myself I can't see myself being a Masters CrossFit athlete.
Yeah.
I can't see myself being 35 and thinking, 5 years till Masters. I think that for me, this is going to the next few years.
Yeah.
I love competing in CrossFit. And I think the next couple of years, I'll do individual, and I'm really looking forward to. I'd love to go team.
Yeah.
I've never really wanted to do that until sort of these two moved over, and I've actually thought, wow, we could have a really good team and enjoy that experience. But then I think once I get to sort of 30, I think I'll look for something different to compete in rather than...
Let's link it with the question before that said your last CrossFit workout. CrossFit ends tomorrow. What sport do you start? And not bodybuilding.
Surfing.
Just surfing?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good
I would
sport.
love to surf.
Just surf every day.
Yeah.
Mia, back to jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
Just straight back, done.
Yeah, and then surf with Carmen as well.
Yeah, because you'll be together in that house on the beach in
Yes.
Bali with all your kids. Yeah, good. This story was working out really well. What would you do, mate?
I'll go beach tennis.
Beach tennis.
Oh.
Honestly,
I've not played that in a year, and
you miss it.
Really, really loved it.
Yeah.
It was
good fun.
It was good, and I was pretty good at it. So
yeah. One last question from John. John's one of your biggest fans, Phil. So this question is probably for you. He says, "Thanks a lot for answering the questions last week. This week, I have a question for Phil.
Here we go.
From what I know of Phil, he is a perfectionist. So how will his training and preparation for this year's regionals change based upon his performance last year? For us looking on, Phil did absolutely amazing. But what did Phil feel his weaknesses were, if he thought he had any? Also, would it be possible to get a signed photo of Phil and the girls, please?
Yes.
He obviously wants it of the girls, but he feels bad because you were his first mate here and all of that. So,
Which John is this?
John Sherrington.
Yeah,
from the UK. I think he actually...
He asked the question last week as well.
Yeah, he says, another question to everyone. What was their own highlight from the recent training camp? And we've sort of answered that. What's most impressive, Sam Briggs' biceps or her engine? Quickly, Boz. Were you impressed by her biceps? Yours are massive.
I have bigger biceps,
Yeah.
just not
I think it's
not as
her
vascular.
lat spread is what's...
Lats.
Yeah, lats, yeah. So, mate, answer the questions for John.
Yeah, just training's like still just working. The things that I was bad at last year were pretty much, it's just handstands.
Yeah.
Is the one thing that I've worked on the most to get better at, and I've got better. It's still not, I'm not going to call it a strength of mine, but yeah, just slowly getting better at those things and getting way better at the things that I was already quite good at last year. But now I think I can. There's a couple of things that I think I can win events on now that I was good at last year, but I think if certain things come up, I can win events at the regionals this year, which is always good to have going in.
Yeah, absolutely. High place finish, loads of points, dominate.
Yeah.
John won't be at regionals, but he definitely wants a T-shirt and a signed photo. So hopefully Moonshine takes a good photo and we're in business.
Boss, wear your makeup tomorrow. We'll get a picture.
Shit, Boss is always wearing makeup.
You got your lashes done.
Are you going to wear your makeup tonight for when we all go out?
all my makeup.
Really?
All the makeup.
I'm gonna paint her nails before we go as well.
Yeah, do
My
your own. 'cause they're
toenails.
so
I'm
messy.
gonna do my own
Are
as
you?
well.
Toenails.
Toenails.
Not fingernails.
Then she gets very heavy.
Yeah.
You don't like fingernails?
No, I feel like it's
It's heavy.
Yeah,
it's weird.
that's what she said. I feel heavy.
No, how is it?
That's the way it goes. That's enough time. I can't see the clock over there, but I think we're at about 45 to 50 minutes. If you have questions, send them in, winning@innerfight.com. Send them on Snapchat. Send them however you want. We'll be back next week. Jonesy will be back next week.
Maybe.
We hope.
Sure.
Who even knows?
Who knows when he's coming back?
I thought he was coming back on Sunday, but apparently he told Boz Tuesday.
So he might be here. We might have a full contingent again.
Nah.
No?
He won't be back.
Remember, if you're coming to the gym, go with Kareem. Leave your cars at home. Come in Kareem. So much better. It's actually a lot safer if you come and go from Kareem, because when you do a workout really hard and you can't feel like you can drive properly, the Kareem driver will take you. You'll get 10% off.
Yeah, and you can book them in front. That's the best thing about Kareem.
Kareem, you can book in advance.
Yeah, if you're just not sure.
Can you not do that with
Uber?
No. So if I come to like the 5:30 morning class, I just book one for about 6:10.
Before you go to bed. Yeah, just book one before you go to bed. And then you can
I was thinking about
sleep
missing
really
the conditioning part.
You don't really have that option today.
Just go out for one
the
lap and then
full hour of
the car
conditioning.
is waiting around
Someone
the corner.
actually asked, is that workout supposed to be 3 rounds?
It says on the board, in the fine print, yes, this workout on the website said 3 rounds.
Yeah. ... Someone messaged me.
Get over it.
Oh, really? Someone messaged me and said, was that supposed to be a 3-round workout? I just wrote back and said, yeah.
Read the fine print.
Read the fine print. Do what it says on the board. Keep quiet. Have a nice weekend.
Yeah.
We didn't mention your boxes.
We didn't mention these. I'm not sure if we're supposed to mention these boxes yet.
Yeah.
We probably are. I think they're on sale.
Who's on
Virgin.
it? Just most important, who's on it?
Jonesy.
Jonesy's face.
Jonesy's face.
Very dark.
Jonesy's pointing finger.
Next.
And my neck.
Next.
It's like
Your
giraffe
neck.
Yeah.
It's basically all you can see. I'm not sure if they're launched yet, but it gives you extra power.
Phil, where are you?
Phil's
Got him
on
out.
the earphones. Phil's on the earphones, which
on
are
the
on the way.
inside. Like his face is on the inside
No,
of
it's
it.
not. He's on
Coming soon, don't you worry.
Coming soon. Is it? I think it's the one where you clap in the chalk.
Yeah. The question is, where are we?
Yeah. Girls,
Where
I'm
are
not on
we?
it. No one wants to see any of these.
Nope.
You wouldn't
Hate
inspire
girls.
anyone to buy, Boz.
No, they would be afraid.
They would be afraid.
Like, woo.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for all of you that watched online and didn't ask us any questions. That was awesome as well.
Yeah, nice one.
Nice one, guys.
Because Savage is away. That's why.
Savage is
That's
away.
why.
Big shout out to
That's
Savage.
why.
He is in
Savoy cabbage.
Nigeria, I think, for 3 weeks.
Did he send any workout?
He's posted 2 workouts already this week.
Yeah.
And he's been away for 5 days. You should be nice to him because you're driving his car, but
Yeah,
I think he's a
okay.
lazy twat.
It's a very nice car.
No, don't say that about Savage.
No.
I think you're doing great, Savage.
I think he's
keep
doing
it up.
good. He's probably working extremely hard, and it's tough when you're somewhere for 3 weeks and stuff. He did a swimming workout, which he definitely beat us all out.
He beat me.
He did a swimming workout, and he did another workout as well. But we want to see more from him. We want to see it on his Instagram to prove that he's doing it.
Follow me on his Instagram.
Tag us in it. Yes, tag us.
In it.
All of us.
Tag everyone in. That's enough for this week. We'll catch you all next week. Thank you.
Bye.